met a little girl with a messy little face.
Happy birthday, Aries, and welcome to April 2015. There is a powerful Libra full moon total lunar eclipse on April 4th. This follows the total solar eclipse in Pisces on March 20th. This eclipse is visible for those who can see it from Asia, Australia, Oceania, North America, South America, Antarctica, and the Indian and Pacific Ocean. If you live in any of those locations, you will be able to see this total Libra lunar eclipse on April 4th. Aries, for you, it is in the area of relationships. Libra is 7 signs from you. This is intensifying your relationships, and Pluto and Uranus are involved in it. The moon in Libra is at 14 degrees 24 minutes. The sun is at 14 degrees 24 minutes. A full moon or a lunar eclipse is an opposition between the sun and the moon. The sun is coupled with Uranus. Pluto is at 15 degrees 30 minutes and is T-squaring them. So you have the moon in Libra, sun and Uranus in Aries, Pluto squaring, both of them. That's a T-square, so it looks like a T. Pluto is in the area of your reputation in the world, your profession in the world, what you do in the world, your legacy in the world. Uranus is in Aries. The sun is in Aries. Mercury is in Aries. The south node is in Aries. North node is in Libra. North node is the direction in life we need to go in. South node is where we've come from and what we need to release. For you, this is, and for all of us, but especially you, because Libra rules your relationships, this is the time for you to look at what is going on in your life, especially in regards to other people, in regards to people you consult, in regards to your public, in regards to people you're personally involved with, as well as professional involvement. This is the time to evaluate your relationships. How are these relationships affecting you? How are they affecting your career, what you do in the world, your reputation in the world? You're given this opportunity to look at what's going on here. And full moons bring things to light. Now, that Pisces eclipse, which was a new moon, gave you insight into your life path destiny, your reason for being, your dharma. Every soul has a purpose, a soul purpose of what they're here to do. The Pisces solar eclipse was shining light on that, bringing to conscious awareness, why am I here? What is my spiritual destiny? What is my reason for being here at this time in the most important moment in humankind's history? We are turning the wheel. We are moving from the age of Pisces to the age of Aquarius. We are bringing in the new earth, and you're a major player. Uranus in Aries is about the power of the individual. This is about empowering you to make right choices for yourself, making right choices with your life, and looking at your relationships and evaluating, are you with the right person? Are you in the right line of work? Are you in right living location? This is going to be really intense. March and this first part of April may be the most intense time of the year. And that is because you are on the final Pluto-Uranus square. And this Libra full moon is activating it and bringing it to conscious awareness, requiring you to make the necessary changes in your career, in your personal life, in your relationships. Yet you have this powerful energy and you feel strong and you feel good about yourself and the choices you're making and what you're doing. You are in the driver's seat. You are the captain of your ship. You are the master of your destiny. What do you want to see happen this year? What changes do you need to make? Now, April 4th is super intense. The moon is opposing Uranus on the 4th. The moon is squaring Pluto on the 4th. Then the sun is squaring Pluto on the 5th. Then the sun will couple with Uranus on the 6th. Then Mercury, the messenger, will square Pluto on the 7th. And this brings out, this Pluto energy, this Pluto-Uranus, brings out the dark side in human nature. Watch out for guilt, manipulation, hidden agendas, power plays, power struggles. Takes two to fight. Choose your battles wisely. If people are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and, just off the rails, it's not the best time to address issues. It's better to wait for the energies to calm down before you focus on areas of concern. And ride the wave of this intense energy. You're going to notice, though, this month that you're getting messages from people, from nature. There's a saying, if the messenger be an ant, heed him. Pay attention to important messages coming to you this month, especially if it resonates, if it's something you've been thinking about, if it's something you've been pondering, and all of a sudden someone steps up, even a child, and says something to you, and it hits you like, whoa, I've been thinking about that. I've been meditating on that. That's been playing in my subconscious. And this small child just delivered the answer. So this is a time for you to be very aware of your environment, your energy, who you're interacting with. Now, Jupiter, it's really interesting because Jupiter is in Leo. And even at the Libra lunar eclipse, which is going to be intense and bringing issues to the surface for everyone, Jupiter is in harmony with both lights. So the way out for you is that area of your life that has to do with Leo. Athletics, having fun, playing, nourishing and nurturing your inner child, finding the lighter side of life, your self-confidence. So do things that are athletic, do things that are physical, and you'll ground the energy, you'll release stress and tension, and you'll feel better. Jupiter goes direct on April 8th. Yay! This is good news. This could feel a shift in the energy with Jupiter moving forward in the area of true love, romance, creative self-expression, risk-taking, and Jupiter in Leo is your sister sign, and Jupiter is pouring positive energy into any planets you have in Aries. That includes transiting Uranus, hooking up with Jupiter, and they've been hooking up all year, and they're going to stay hooked up until Jupiter jumps into Virgo. I believe that's August 11th. This is a wonderful energy for you. It's fun, it's uplifting, it's expansive, it brings positive opportunities, positive relationships. Jupiter direct means action. The sun will couple with Mercury on the 10th. Pay attention to the messengers in your life. The messages can come through the wind. It can come through the hawks flying around. It can come through the crows. It can come through innocent, casual strangers that say good morning to you. It's Source talking to you directly. So listen. That's why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? So we listen more than we speak. So listen, there's messages coming to you. And especially on the 10th. But I also would listen to, what's going on at the lunar eclipse on the 4th. I mean, this whole month is action-packed, and especially for you, because you're such a player involved in this transformational energy with the Pluto-Uranus, because Uranus is in your sign Aries. Venus enters Gemini on the 11th. Now this is fun. And this is a very fun energy. Venus is light and flirty in this energy. So it's not about taking things so serious. Venus will sextile any planets you have in Aries, and it rules the area of your life that has to do with talking, communicating, listening, speaking, writing, teaching, using social media to get the message out, using the internet to get yourself published and promoted. Wonderful time to do that here in April. April's a wonderful month. It's an exciting month as we move forward away from the eclipses and the Pluto-Uranus. They are beginning to separate, and that's good news. However, they're super intense in March and at the Libra lunar eclipse. Mercury enters Taurus on the 14th, and this is good for you. This is good for making money. This is good for attracting abundance. This is good for looking at what you love and value, evaluating what truly matters to you. Pluto will retrograde on the 16th. This is good because with Pluto pulling back and Uranus moving forward, their orb of separation is going to be greater. They're going to have about a 5-degree orb of separation until about the end of the year. In December, they'll only have a 2-degree orb of separation. This is what I mean by the energy still kind of hanging around, and the Libra new moon in the fall is going to pull these two back together again. So they're not completely away. However, it is going to, the intensity is going to decrease here in the next several months. And that is good news. Let Pluto retrograde and let Uranus move forward so that they have that 5-degree orb of separation, giving you relief, giving you that sense of, I've just come out of a major storm and now I'm ready for the calm. I'm ready for the rainbow to come out. I'm ready for things to settle down and get easier. And then you have the fabulous Aries new moon on April 18th. I love this new moon. There's no challenging aspects. The sun is at 28 degrees 25 minutes Aries. The moon is at 28 degrees 25 minutes Aries. And this is a new beginning, a new start. And I love when planets go into Aries because it's spring in the Northern Hemisphere. It's about the birth of a new consciousness. It's about new beginnings, fresh starts. And it absolutely is gorgeous. It's totally away from Uranus and Pluto. There's nothing touching it, which means you can make a fresh start at this new moon. Start a new business, start a new relationship, move, launch a new project. Anything you've been cooking up this year, now's the time to launch. Mercury is direct. He's flying forward. In fact, he enters Taurus on the 14th, and then he jumps into Gemini, jumping Gemini on April 30th. So he's in Taurus for 2 weeks. That is action. That means everything's heating up, everything's cooking. And you know, a lot of times you're waiting for other people to do what you want to do, whether it's a relationship or a project, and you have to wait for their astrology too. But looking at this, looking down the road, it looks like everyone's going to be ready for action, and that includes you, Aussies, and everyone in the Southern Hemisphere. Just because it's the start of fall for you, this is action-orientated energy, and it's get off your butt, get exercising, get out there, promote your business, promote yourself, meet new people, everyone take action. It's time to move things forward. And I love this Aries new moon. Of course, it trines everything in my chart, so it's personal bias. However, you know, it's very good for you, Aries, because, you know, you get one new moon a year and you get one full moon. And this is your new moon in 2015, and it's shouting opportunity, new beginning. And it's in the late degree, so it's showing you've gained wisdom all these years. You've gained wisdom through the trials and tribulations you've been through this year. When things move into Taurus, and Mars, your ruling planet, is in Taurus in the month of April, it's about looking at what you love and value. What really matters to you? What is the value of this marriage? What is the value of this business partnership? What is the value of this job you're in? What is this value of this company you own? What is the value of your relationships? You're looking at the value of what you're doing and who you're doing it with, and this is important. This is what matters. And it's very exciting because right after the new moon on the 18th, your gorgeous new moon, the sun enters Taurus on the 20th. So now the energies are starting to calm down. And we can ground everything that's been happening to you this year. And again, this is your money house. So this is about you making more money. This is about you hustling to make more money. Mars, the planet of action and desire, is there in your second house, in your money house. And this is about you making more money. This is about you increasing your earning ability through utilizing your talents, gifts, and abilities. How are you using your talents, gifts, and abilities to make more money? How are you aligning your goals in life with your core values? You can use the True Values program to align your goals with what you love and value, and that's what promotes success. You want to be successful? Don't let the world define success for you. You define success for you. Maybe it's being a survivor. Maybe it's surviving Pluto and Uranus and what they've been doing to your chart. And now you're a survivor, and now you're ready to be a thriver, right? So you go from surviving to thriving, always thriving. You can use that program too. So with the sun entering Taurus on the 20th, you're ready to go. Now Mercury's going to couple with Mars on the 22nd. And you know, whenever I see that in someone's natal chart, they make fabulous debaters. They make fabulous attorneys. So you are going to be ready to stand for yourself and speak your truth and, you know, go after what you want. And it's incredibly exciting. I really like the way the energy is shifting from the 8th on with Jupiter moving direct. It's action time. It's time to take action. Then Mercury enters Gemini on the 30th, and Gemini sextiles all of your Aries, your Sun in Aries, your Moon in Aries, your Mercury in Aries. So you're ready to have fun, you're ready to go out and play, you're ready to socialize, you're ready to meet new people. I love this energy for you. Looking over the month, love is on. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. I had to throw it in. Okay, so love is on because Jupiter is in the area of true love and romance in your sister sign, pouring positive energy into any planets you have in Aries. For those of you looking for love, it can come to you this month or next month. This is a very social time for you. Gemini is helping to bring you out. Gemini is helping you to get out, communicate, socialize, network. This is a wonderful time for you to get out and network. Money looks good. Money looks really strong for you. When planets go into Taurus, they activate your money, and the more you hustle, the more you earn. Eliminate debt. With Mars there, it's good to cut things away. Cut away expenses you don't need. Cut away frivolous expenditures you don't need. Get out and hustle. Let people know you're available for work. Let people know your products and services are available, that you're available. You're ready to take charge. You're feeling strong this month. Spiritually, you are growing. You've been growing. That Pisces total solar eclipse reminded you, what is my soul purpose? Why am I really here? What is my destiny? You're not here just to toil in some job. You're here to make things happen. You're here to feel connected to what you do, to live authentically. That's what Uranus has been coaching you with all these years, is live from your authentic power. Be who you really are. When you're who you really are, you will attract in someone who is right for you, who's a soulmate for you, who is right relationship for you. But if you're not connecting to who you are and you're doing superficial relationship, you're hanging out for security, you're not going to attract true love. How can you? You can't be with one person for security and then have something on the side. That's not right. You have to be right with you and standing in your truth and power so that you're available for one who is right for you. Health looks good. And the more you work out, the more you build muscle, you eat right, you take care of yourself, you're using physical workouts to balance your mind, body, spirit connection, you're going to feel great. You're going to feel strong. You're going to feel awesome going into this spring, ready to take charge and make things happen. With Pluto going retrograde in the career area, it's a time to reevaluate. Okay, am I in my right livelihood? Am I doing what I came to Earth to do? Do I love my work? Do I love the work I'm doing? You're here to love your life, to love you, to love your work, to love your relationships. This is an opportunity to clean house and reevaluate what's working, what's not working. There's a lot of positive energy coming in here for you, especially the 8th on. It's your time to shine. It's your time to move ahead, make things happen. Use this new moon of yours to make things happen. Set your intention at this new moon. This new moon is going to carry you until the next new moon in Aries 2016. So this is a really powerful time to set your intention for what you want to see happen for you this year. This is it. This is the launch pad. Your plane has been on hold. You've been waiting for the tower to say, take off. It is now time to take off here in April. Fly, launch, make things happen. Connect with that person. For those of you committed, it is time to look at the relationship. And if you're with the right person, there may be a little, bumps, but that's natural, it's normal. Nothing you can't work through. Communication is the key. However, if you're not with the right person, that will be shown to you at the Libra lunar eclipse. Remember, you're here to be in right relationship. You are a leader. Aries is the first sign. You're here to lead. And you have to lead by a good example. If you want to help others, role model to them. Strength, courage, leadership. I love this energy, especially the 8th on, and your new moon is spectacular. Go for it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus and my podcast, Aries. You're so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology here this year, or your solar return chart, which is your birthday chart, and it tells me what's coming up for you this solar year, it's very easy. You go to the link below. You purchase your astrology session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. Or if you're interested in coaching, you want to work on a particular issue, a new job, a new company you want to launch, new relationship, whatever you want to focus on, you go to my coaching page, you purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule. You get scheduled. We're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Aries, happy birthday, and may all your dreams come true. I met a devil man, he took my heart away. He said I had it coming to me, and that I wanted it this way. I think that any love is good loving, so I took what I could get. Yeah, I took what I could get, and then he looked at me with those big brown eyes and said, you ain't seen nothing yet. But baby, here's something you're never gonna forget. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Wise beyond her years, she took away all my tears, swept away all my fears with her big brown eyes as she sang, hello, it's gonna be okay. Hello, there's plenty of rainbows tonight. Hello, need you to stand the daisies don't grow. Would you be so bold to forget the